And we're off and going for conference update with Brian and Donalyn. We are not dressed up today because we just got done with annual conference and
Hours ago.
hours ago.
Asleep ago.
And barely. And so yes, we survived. We made it through.
We need a new t-shirt. I survived annual conference. Wouldn't that be fun?
Oh, that would be great. Yeah, but we had such a wonderful time. And yeah, and so it was great seeing everybody. We did all kinds of fun things and did credentialing. And later on I'll add pictures and stuff that you'll be seeing in the video. But yes, we got guys licensed, and so they got their certificate things, and then we got Jamie commissioned, and and I asked Mike, because she's commissioned, she's credentialed. I said, I'm gonna assign her to be your assistant there at Burien. He said, oh yeah, okay. And so when I read her name for the assignments, that was a shock to her because Mike didn't tell her.
Oh, that's the best. How fun is that? She was pretty surprised, huh?
She was very surprised. She was, wait, what? And Mike says, yeah, no, we have to go down there now.
Nice.
And then we had, Ed Grover, got him ordained. And so that was awesome. Next year, we have a bumper crop. Next year, we have a whole bunch of people eligible to be ordained next year. So hopefully we can get as many of them through the process as possible. And so it's going to be awesome. And you did an amazing job during annual conference. Everybody thinks you're wonderful. And, mostly because you made sure people were fed. And so
that's always a good thing.
You got them food. Yeah.
I did. I learned a lot. There was a scary moment. Oh,
there was that scary moment Tuesday.
I was in a low grade that kind of got upgraded to a medium grade, and then it went a little bit high. Panic.
The catering for lunch on Tuesday did not show up in a timely manner.
No, and I'm like, oh my word. So I'm trying to phone him on the phone. I'm watching outside for vehicle, everything, and I'm freaking out inside. And then all of a sudden a car pulls up and it's them, and I let go of the guy on the phone, and I kid you not, I think I propped open a door, and then I said, probably in a loud voice, but I don't even remember, all hands on deck. And people heard that were around, and they were there. And, honestly, it was a blur. I know of a handful of people that were there helping. And I kind of glad that I already kind of knew how I wanted to set it up. There was some surprises. I didn't expect to see pickles and onions
with the lunch.
There was a lot of them.
Yeah.
But everyone was so amazing. We got that set up in no time.
And you got church people. They know how a potluck works.
Right? Yeah, this is the great place to run into a food dilemma like that.
Oh, my word.
But there was so much food, and actually I think that was a favorite among many.
The barbecue for lunch on Tuesday. Everybody liked the barbecue.
Can't go wrong with meat.
You can't go wrong with that. And
it was delicious. It was so good.
So yeah, you're in this panic, and then just food's here, and then you just kind of tell people, here's what you're doing, and
I want this and this and that.
And they did it for you.
They did.
Yeah.
Well, and I think when you're in a panic like that, what people don't want somebody wishy-washy, like, well, I don't know. No. They want to know exactly what you want, and so I let them know.
They weren't fighting with you. Well, no. I think it should be like this.
Honestly, if someone would have said that, I would have said, okay, do it.
Yeah.
Because I would take a second to think about, or no, that's not what I wanted.
Or you're fired. So
no, I don't fire my help.
And you also, yes, you got to look at Greg Spurgeon's toe. So
yeah, he broke it. And
not at annual conference, so don't worry about people getting their toes broken at conference.
No, he's not here. He didn't do it here. But It was impressive.
He was walking tender, and he kept talking about his broken toe, and he kept offering to show it, and
I accepted. Because I'm cool like that.
I feel like he was excited. He had to show somebody.
Well, I didn't mind.
So thank you for taking one for the team and looking at it, because I didn't want to look at his nasty toe. Well, it was
interesting. I don't mind.
Yeah.
Don't tell everybody.
Okay.
No, just kidding. Yeah. But you know what? I just want to do a shout out. One thing I regret is I didn't even think of doing a verbal thank you to everybody.
Right.
And I regret that. But you know what? First year... So a huge learning year for all kinds of things, and so next year I'm going to make sure.
Who would you?
But my shout out is to, and I don't know if they'll watch the video or not, but Lisa and her husband Steve.
Right.
His name is Steve. I wrote him down as Mike, but his name is Steve.
He does not answer to Mike.
No, Todd. Were amazing. Host and hostess.
My word, yes, here at Valley View.
Yes, they are such a wonderful couple, and honestly, they're huge for me because she took care of shopping for our snacks, and so we've already kind of talked about what we'll do differently next year. But she saved me. Yep. It was amazing. She did such a great job. And
the sound guys here at Valley View were amazing.
Oh yeah, they were so
good. Roger and Dick, they're just great.
They were so good.
And we're always grateful for Valley View hosting, and they're wonderful.
And there's our music guys. We were so grateful for Tim.
My word.
He did such a fantastic job.
Tim was so wonderful. First thing in the morning, just leading us into worship. And then Adam in the evening, and Adam kind of said, well, hey, I'm doing worship here. Why don't you join me? And they did. And it was just wonderful.
You guys are so great. And, I just appreciate you taking control of
that. We had several people up there doing worship. I think it was Monday night.
Yeah.
Because Tim and Adam and
Michael
and Josh Parkin were up there. And Corey Engel from the Western Conference, he said to me, are these guys all worship leaders at churches? Well, 3 of them are lead pastors at churches. And really? Wow. And so, Corey and Brent were very impressed. You guys were good to them, had a great time. And we're grateful for Jay Forseth coming out as general superintendent here. And so that was awesome. And it was good seeing the missionaries.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They're such amazing guys. Man.
Yep. And so that was great. I don't know, anything else you got going on in life? Last Sunday we were at Happy Valley, and you saw the parents of your friend.
Oh, my word. So years ago, when I lived here and I did grade 3, 5, and 6, went to Jennings
Lodge School.
That's the one.
Yep.
I wasn't sure if there was a lodge on it. But anyways, I had a friend that was my best friend back in the day. And she even came to Canada once to visit.
Wow.
I know. Really cool.
Yeah.
And kind of tried to stay in contact over the years, but obviously not always very well. Well, we reconnected.
A little bit. You ran into her.
I ran into her the other day at Costco. How cool is that? And actually, I've run into her when we lived in Sweet Home in Eugene, I think, actually at a Costco.
Well, and then her parents.
Yes, her parents now go to Happy Valley Church. Her mom came up to me and said, I've known you since you've been a little girl. I'm like, what the heck? Who is this? And are you sure it's me? Because I'm Canadian, Right. And then she tells me more. I'm like, oh my word. So that was actually so cool. And they've been going there for about 3 or 4 months, and that's their church home now. So.
The Happy Valley people are wonderful. It was such a good time there last Sunday.
Yeah. So, we've just been so blessed, and what an amazing week. And I've had so many just amazing conversations and just connecting with all of you, as many as I could, and pastors' wives, getting to know new people, and some just already knew. And it's so amazing. And
my parents, they came up Tuesday because they want to see the missionaries. My parents have always loved supporting missionaries, so they were here Tuesday because the missionaries were here, and that was more their presentation time. And then that evening, they thanked me for letting them stay at my house. And I said, wait a minute, who said you could stay in the house?
Oh, you didn't know?
I didn't even know they were
Oh,
going
how
there.
funny.
So we have a home up here now, and so they crashed there for a bit in the afternoon, and then we're here for evening service Tuesday night, which was wonderful. And we got the big group photo of the pastors, which is so awesome.
I stood on a chair.
Stood on a chair.
To take a
I'll have
picture.
that on the screen here, and so that
We'll have to email that out
absolutely.
to the guys.
I need to put that like on the Facebook page and stuff. But the group photo's the best. I've got group photos of annual conference. There's a few that are important, like the 1876 when they formed the conference. 1955, there was a big one. And so, we're doing group photos. It's so awesome. So anyway, we should probably wrap it up.
I know, we're just so excited and just coming
and
off.
tired.
That's a true story.
You were so tired.
Oh my word.
Yesterday.
Okay, so we have so much to say. It was hilarious.
Long video today.
So we have
Carl Vaders is here.
And I happened to walk into they were eating their lunch in the foyer. They weren't trying to hide from anyone, but I think because they wanted to stay probably close to the book table in case people wanted to buy some.
Right.
And they invited me to join them.
Keep people from stealing their books too.
Well, Brian. Well, so they invited me to join them. So I'm having just a nice conversation, and one of our pastors just came to talk, and there was a key word that I won't repeat.
He said something weird. And then you just started laughing, and you're so tired too.
I'm so tired. I was crying.
We're
I had
tired
to take the
today.
glasses
You're
off.
tireder yesterday, I think, and you just you
I
could not stop laughing.
Really good deep giggle laugh, and the pastor came and gone.
And he walked away, and you're still
I'm just got
laughing,
the big giggles.
and then Carl is laughing.
Like, all right, now tell me, what is it you're laughing about?
Oh dear.
So I shared with him, but he's getting a good laugh out of
Oh
me,
yeah,
though.
yeah. Then his wife shows up, like, what's wrong with you people here? So she's the only normal one in the bunch. But wonderful seminar with Carl Vaders. Most of our pastors were there for that. I hope you guys were blessed by it, and thank you for the Bowman family for providing grants so we could bring in big name speaker Carl Vaders, and I hope that was helpful. And I heard a lot of good responses from that. So anyway, we should probably wrap this up.
All right.
Hey, I am going to make my wife panic here briefly. A week from today is Thanksgiving.
I'm not going to panic, because you know what?
We're just doing a road trip to my parents' house.
Yes, I'm not cooking this year. So, no, I'm very thankful that I don't really have to put a ton of thought into that. But I will ask what to bring, so I will do something.
Oh, I'm not wild about trying to travel on Thanksgiving Day.
We'll have to figure out the back roads.
Yeah, something. We need a conference helicopter.
No.
Like Airwolf. We better wrap this up.
Dear,
Lord bless you. We'll talk to you later. We're so tired. We need a break.
Okay,
bye-bye.